Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we make sense of the corporate jungle and find out if a company is really pulling the wool over our eyes. Today we're diving into what BayCom Corp is up to, and let's just say they're making a rather large financial move. This filing is a current report, basically a heads up to investors about something important that's just happened. Think of it like a special announcement from the company. The date that matters most here is August 15th, 2025. That's when the action started. BayCom Corp is the company we're looking at. They're involved in whatever business they do. They're incorporated in California. This is their specific file number with Uncle Sam's financial watchdogs. And this is their IRS employer identification number, their tax ID. This is where their main office is located, but honestly, that's not the juicy part. And their phone number, again, not the headline here. Now, this is a bit more interesting. BayCom Corp has its common stock traded on the NASDAQ stock market LLC. That means regular people like you and me can buy a piece of the company if we want. And the ticker symbol to find them on NASDAQ is BCML. This section, other events, is where the real news is buried. It's not a regular financial report like a 10K or 10Q, but it's still packed with important information. Okay, here's the main event. On August 15th, BayCom Corp decided to buy back all of a specific type of debt they owe. These are called 525% fixed to floating rate subordinated notes due 2030. That's a mouthful, I know. Basically, they borrowed money from people, promised to pay them back with interest, and now they're saying we're giving you your money back early. The total amount they borrowed and are now repaying is a whopping $64.7 million. This is happening on September 15th, 2000. Now they're saying we're giving you your money back early. The total amount they borrowed and are now repaying is a whopping $64.7 million. This is happening on September 15th, 2025. So how much are they paying back? They're giving back the original amount of the loan, which is 100% of that $64.7 million plus any interest that has piled up but hasn't been paid yet. It's fair, they have to pay back what they owe. And here's a key detail, they are paying for this with money they already have in the bank. This is usually a good sign. It means they aren't having to borrow more money or sell off assets unexpectedly to make this repayment. It suggests they have a healthy cash flow and are in a solid financial position. Now, why would a company like BayCom Corp decide to pay back $64.7 million worth of debt early? There are a few likely reasons. One might be that interest rates have changed. If the current interest rates are lower than the 5.25% they're paying on these notes, it makes financial sense to get rid of the expensive debt and maybe refinance it at a lower rate. Another reason could be that they simply have extra cash and want to reduce their outstanding debt obligations, which can improve their financial health and make them look more attractive to investors. It could also be a strategic move to simplify their capital structure. Regardless of the exact reason, paying off debt is generally seen as a positive move for a company. It reduces financial risk and frees up future cash that would have gone towards interest payments. So what does this tell us about BayCom Corp as a business? On the surface, it paints them as a company that can manage its finances well and is proactive in handling its debt. This kind of action can boost investor confidence. The filing is signed by Kiriel Colwell, who holds a pretty important title. And Secretary having a Chief Financial Officer sign off on this tells us this is a significant financial decision. It's not just some small operational hiccup. Looking at their overall financial health, which this filing indirectly hints at by showing they have enough cash to pay off a significant debt, it's a positive signal. Companies that can aggressively pay down debt often have strong earnings and good cash management. It reflects a maturity in their financial operations. Think about it like managing your own finances. If you have a high interest loan and you suddenly get a bonus, paying off that loan is a smart move. BayCom Corp seems to be doing just that on a much larger scale. While this filing doesn't give us a deep dive into their entire financial performance, like a quarterly earnings report would, the fact that they're making this large debt repayment using their own cash is a very strong indicator of financial stability and responsible management. It suggests the company is confident in its future earnings and its ability to manage its financial obligations smoothly. So, to wrap it all up, BayCom Corp is essentially cleaning up its balance sheet by paying off a substantial chunk of its debt early. This is a sign of financial strength and a proactive approach to managing their money. It may also signal a change in interest rate environments or a strategic decision to become leaner. For investors, this is generally a good thing, suggesting a well-managed company that's reducing its financial risk. Now, looking at these results more broadly, BayCom appears to be in a strong position to manage its financial obligations. Their decision to use cash on hand for this redemption is a testament to their operational efficiency and financial planning. While we don't have specific revenue or profit numbers in this particular report, the ability to extinguish such a large debt without external financing speaks volumes about their underlying financial health. It's like seeing someone pay off their mortgage early. It gives them more freedom and financial flexibility. What does this mean for the future of BayCom Corp? It suggests they are likely focused on optimizing their capital structure, potentially to improve their credit rating, or to free up capital for future growth opportunities like expanding their business or investing in new technologies. It's a conservative and sound financial move that typically benefits shareholders in the long run by reducing risk and increasing financial flexibility. The main takeaway here is that BayCom Corp is demonstrating financial responsibility and sound management. They are taking a significant step to reduce their debt load, which is a positive indicator for the company's stability and future prospects. It's not every day you see a company voluntarily pay back millions in debt early, so it's definitely something that warrants attention. Alright, that's our breakdown of BayCom Corp's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Do you think this is a smart move? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate finance. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description below to join our community and discuss these findings further. Thanks for watching. See you next time.